Oh god. Man,
technical difficulties.
I gotta turn everything off and just make some beats today. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Cut. Beats.
You're cut or you're cooked?
No, I'm not cooked. I'm cooking. We cooking though. The world is cooking. A lot of stuff cooking. Man, people are cooking right now. I think everyone is halfway. I mean, all you guys are eating. All I got is like some flaming hot like Cheeto fries close by, but I'm not eating those. A little bit too early for that. I ain't even had breakfast yet.
Well, let's give it a good little. Hold on, a little.
That was a good. Psst. That was a good. Psst.
That felt good.
Good. Psst. Now,
yeah, little. No Connor today. Where's Connor?
Yeah, where's Connor?
Connor is in Le Paris.
Le Paris.
Il avait le baguette.
Je voudrais un café au lait.
Connor's in Paris on his much-deserved, long overdue honeymoon. Right? It's his honeymoon?
I don't know. Probably.
That's what I heard.
Like
Heard it.
Something like that. Things like that. You know.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people I've been talking to. They're just ready for this inbound thing, and they're like, "Hey, I can't talk. We talk after inbound. We talk after inbound." Everyone else is on vacation as well. So everyone, shout out to everyone across the pond with the out of offices, with that flood.
Yep. I'm unreasonably stoked. I'm unreasonably stoked for inbound this year.
Mm-hmm. I think that what I'm looking forward to most is I've already told people like I'll meet you at the Omni. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
I'm actually not going to meet you at the Omni because there is no such.
Not at all.
I don't know where the anchor points are. Like that's what's really cool when you have an event. Again, shout out to events, shout out to connections. That's kind of like our whole thing right now.
Yeah.
When you have that anchor point, right? It's like when you know, man, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to talk to these people. I know exactly where this is. Like you have those. Those are familiarities. Those familiarities and the people, the familiarity of just like areas, people, foods, like the walk, the breath.
Everything. Breath?
The breath.
That's crazy.
The breathing.
Breath is nuts.
Do you mean breath?
No, I meant to say breathe, but I said breath.
People's breath.
Very similar words. One, English is hard, dude.
It is difficult.
It is too hard.
It's kind of hard. But Max, I know you have something I wanted to leak a little bit, but I wanted to leak a little bit of what was that?
Did you hear that?
Was that the lizard?
I forgot I had it turned on.
The lizard.
Wait,
GPT-5 is out. Yet? Everyone, GPT-5 is out.
Speaking of Chat GPT, 5 came out yesterday.
Something like that.
And me and Eliza, we messed around and we built the greatest HubSpot extension of all time. For anyone who doesn't know, I'll go ahead and share my screen so you can see what's going on here. Let's pop in. Let me get my little HubSpot page. You guys see my screen?
I can see.
You got it? All right, cool. So in HubSpot, right, when you click things, they bring you places, right? But, to be honest, there's a lot of white space in HubSpot, okay? And so I made a little extension that if you click anything that's not a link.
Lizard. That's
it. That's all it does. It does the lizard meme from TikTok and flashes the lizard somewhere on the screen. And it only works in HubSpot. And I made this just by asking ChatGPT to build it for me. It took all of
That's crazy.
2 minutes.
I was gonna say probably.
Yeah, crazy.
There is
and then I went down this rabbit hole trying to build my like the extension I always wanted to do that made like a better menu, right? And I was like getting pretty far, but then it got kind of frustrating and it couldn't figure it out, and so I stopped. But yeah, this is what I did.
Lizard.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Okay, good. Just making sure.
Again, there is zero excuse to not be able to build at this day and age. Like if you're born in this timeline right now, your job, your duty is to create. I keep saying it, like I am not religious, but I am heavily spiritual. It is God mode because you are a God. Mizael, Max, you are both gods. You are built here to create, and you have some ridiculous tools to create. My thing that I made, I was like, let's see how fast I can make Tetris, and when it clears a line, it farts. That's seconds.
Farts?
Yeah, when you clear a line, it goes.
That's amazing.
Like why? Like why? Right? I can't even say that I can't even say that I like built this. It's hard to even say. It's a single prompt. Using a fart sound every time a line is clear. And it's like, do you want the louder farts? Different palette? Make the palette all purple for your boy. I love me some purple. And
you about to lose.
No, I'm not.
Move it over. There you go.
And then
man, I love me some Tetris.
Yeah, it's like, how could you have this, right? And now it's editing it, and your Tetris now rocks a fully purple palette. Royal vibes for your boy.
How are you? Okay, so I was trying to do. I did some stuff where I was mocking up.
Hold on. You broke it. Like, look, where's my whole? You forgot to, man. Combine all the code. I'm lazy. Like, it just gave me like the new CSS, basically. Yeah, it gave me the new CSS.
Wait, is this thing on the right-hand side also ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Because I was talking to it, and then I was copying code into CodePen to build a like a mock-up for I'm trying to get into some game development, and I was trying to build like a little menu screen, and I was just doing it in CodePen, but it's running the program for you in ChatGPT.
Yeah, so Claude has the good canvas. They call it artifacts, where you basically can like cheat code it. Because for me, like I've tried to make a goof around app and have it have the front end of a Game Boy, specifically like your boy right here, and it just couldn't get it. So I was like, you know what? I know what I want. So I just told to give me blanket like empty CSS, but the styles, and I did the style sheet, and I got to how I want it to be because I'm an artiste like that. So
wait,
like,
how do you open it up like this? How do you? What am I missing here?
All I did was ask it for the thing, and then it's creating a canvas. This is the GPT-5. It creates the canvas, so you can open the canvas and then run the code. Claude was the one that, like, to me, was the first to really like do the code and editing. It's trying to make it. It's getting it. But yeah, basically, how I tried to make the palette a purple, and all it did was it didn't edit it correctly, but it just did the new CSS. Either way, you guys get it. Go build something. Like, while you're on the toilet, you could just dictate to it. Because I didn't even really type anything. I just was like, I use tip for everyone. If you don't use, dictate, you got to use it. Like, make a hotkey on your computer to use dictate. Just talk to your computer. It's way awesome when you just want to like get an idea out. And especially if you're like working with GPT, because it can be kind of off and it'll still get it.
Wait, so in order to do what you're doing, where like you actually have the canvas, how is that only through the browser, or can I do that through the desktop app too?
I was using it in the desktop app. I have
using it in the desktop app.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe need to upgrade, baby. I haven't done anything special, but I was also shocked when I got my.
Is it Codex?
No, it's not.
What's Codex?
It takes you to the browser. I don't know what it is. Here, so now
Hold on.
Now I'm popping.
I can't see you.
With the purple.
Wait, share your screen and show me how you got into that.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So you have the desktop app.
Yes.
And how are you getting it so it shows the thing on the side?
Well, Tetris clone. Here, let's just do it again. New chat. I'm going to do this. Create a Minesweeper clone that runs in JavaScript in the browser, but I want all the colors to be purple, I really love purple, so don't mess around with not putting purple in, period. Oh no, I didn't put it on voice mode. Why did it do that? I didn't want that. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I need a Minesweeper clone made in JavaScript that plays in the browser and make all the colors purple because purple is awesome. Period. And I do this. There. I just pressed the wrong button because I'm stupid. Okay, so now it's going to do it. I didn't do anything different, and it should open up Oh, it didn't do it that time.
Yeah, what the hell?
For here, it did it.
Oh, wait. Is it the open and the... Oh.
And then you run the code, and I'm like,
I've had that happen though, even just with text prompts, where like sometimes it'll make a Canvas document, and then sometimes it won't.
yeah, I wish I could be like, I prefer this answer better.
I actually
Make
prefer
me a
not Canvas.
JavaScript-based Flappy Bird game that runs in a browser.
Yeah, it's super crazy. But anyway, what's up, Belicia? We're so anyway, ChatGPT 5 is out. You need to put your creator gang on. You got your canvas now?
I got it. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Wow.
So we, again, in the HubSpot world, you should be able to make a UI extension like bam, right? Deploy it, bam. You just have to understand some of the core concepts. So what really makes the most sense for people is to learn core competencies, like learn kind of how code kind of makes sense, learn logic and understand how logic and looping and arrays and kind of core concepts, and the world is your oyster right now.
You'd be so proud of me. So in Godot, which is the game dev engine that I'm like trying to learn, they have this scripting language called GD script, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is as I learn it, it's super similar. Or I'm seeing a lot of the same things that like I saw that really confused me when we were building CMS modules, right? So like looping never made sense to me. I understand looping now, right? The whole like arrays and dictionaries and like all these other like, you know, if then statements, all that kind of stuff that like really threw me off, all of a sudden makes a ton of sense to me. And like literally what I'm doing is like I'm watching Godot tutorials on GD script and I'm like doing it as it's going, but then I have ChatGPT open on the side. And so when I get to a part where I'm like, I just can't wrap my brain around this. Like I need someone to explain it to me. I'll take a screenshot of what it's doing or what I'm working on. I'll go and just paste the image into ChatGPT and be like, can you explain to me like a 5-year-old, like what this actually is?
What's really good for that, I recommend, is Gemini. Like Gemini is really good at knowing what videos are and what context is. So you can be like, from this time, explain this second to this second.
Here's what's crazier. ChatGPT knows how deep into HubSpot that I am.
Yep.
And what it ends up doing is it ends up using concepts I understand from HubSpot to explain this other shit. So it's like, oh, like a class in Godot is kind of like an object in HubSpot. And properties are like da 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 da. Like they have properties just like records do. And like it'll inject this like, oh, I know you're going to understand it if I put it into HubSpot terms for you, right? It's
why do we go to school again? Like, why is college a thing again? Like
I don't know, dude. Like,
why would you at your house? You got everything.
Yeah, it's real crazy.
When
yeah, no, I'm
ChatGPT
like learning a ton of new stuff that
certifications?
like I'm seeing stuff that I'm like, oh, I've seen that in HubSpot before. I've seen that in Hubble. I've seen that like when trying to figure out, you know, JavaScript or something like that. And so it's been a cool way to learn, but like the ChatGPT thing has just been like insane. Let's run this, see if it works. Wow. Okay, I just made Flappy Bird.
Like, what are you doing?
What is
it's a little bit creep mode, but yeah.
Hold on, ready?
Oh,
Dude,
you shouldn't have that.
We shouldn't have this.
It's a very, very core like competency here. What you're doing, you're just doing like, if anybody knows basic game dev, you have literal pixel frame, collision detection, hitbox. Call it a day.
This is
all vector.
It's really weird that I just made this, and look how nice it is. Oh my god,
you're terrible at your own game.
Yeah, but like, why? Come on, this is not real. You're not supposed to be able to have this.
Yeah.
And people are, but here's this was a rant. I'm gonna give a medium rant before we talk about. We should talk about the app, Max. Is that as much as we are just like, wow, this is crazy. Wow, everyone can do everything. Wow, look at this technology. Wow, wow, wow. This is still us in our little ass bubble.
Yep.
This is a little ass bubble of people that are knowing and seeing and playing and whatever. If I walk outside and talk to that person right there is walking their dog, this is not even in, they'd be like, what in the who and the where, or why are you talking to me? What is this? Why do I even need this? Why is this helpful? How is this going to help my life?
Yeah.
We're in a bubble. We're not talking about like a pets.com selling for $25 trillion, in the .com bubble. We're in a bubble as in these circle of people that in this vacuum of information and technology, they see this and they're like, wow, and like, oh my gosh, and overwhelmed and thinking they're behind, and because everyone is behind, and thinking about somebody else is making all this money, doing all this stuff, building all these things. But in reality, the world has no idea that this is what this is, or even how to use it, or even how to like do things. The majority of people in the world, like we're talking about Americans and technology, like millennials and our generations above, like a generation above, no clue. They use it for recipes. Like
I talked to someone a couple weeks ago who connected and wanted some advice on like starting a podcast, and I literally just opened up ChatGPT and was like, what's your question? And then I like the answer came up, and then I added one or two actual real world things to it, but most of it and really that advice was learn how to use ChatGPT is what that call turned into. Like, all right, well, you can call me anytime you want, but this should be your first layer of defense. Like, you need to be using this.
You have the whole internet like faster now,
dude.
Wait,
so we have Sora now, right? I'm gonna make an event happily commercial.
You can do all the stuff. It's not. Here's the thing, though, right?
No, Max, don't go doing video stuff, man. Just stay on the Flappy Bird stuff.
Yeah, chill.
It's the thing. And the thing is, though, like you start to sniff out all the AI stuff, and you're like, I don't even really like that. Like, it's going to be such a fad,
exactly.
It's like
exactly
over already. We're just like, yeah, I get it.
Another day, I saw a thing where it was a AI video of like old people like doing weird things, and it was like, okay, fine, but like I describe it as we're in the stage of can we do it, and I hope we quickly get to the stage of should we do it, because at some point we're gonna be like, oh, that's cool, but like why? Like why?
Why? Like the babies that are taught, like the babies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, that's
cool. You know what? My dad is so crazy, and you're like, that's not. I don't even want to watch this.
Yeah, exactly. That's so weird.
Stupid weird. Like, it's not helping anybody. It's not. I'm not like in awe. I think that what people are looking for when they build like AI stuff, and this is a tip for everybody. When people feel like you're making something in awe, and it's not in awe anymore. Like the Super Bowl commercial that was like, oh, that's crazy. No one's in awe of AI stuff. It's like, we get it.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. We get it.
I'm doing something here.
Max made a video. I'm like, okay.
Choose a username to create images. What are you talking about?
All right, but y'all gotta circle back to HubSpot world for in case Connor watches this and be like, what are y'all?
we're being us on Friday, man. No, Max, I want to hear the story of you at the restaurant with that little thing that you might see or do.
Oh, okay. So we've got, I mean, how much am I allowed to say, right?
You can say, don't show.
Oh, I mean, I can, I won't show, but I will just do this.
I mean, we got 2 viewers, probably, but then it's going to be on repeat now, so we're going to get 4. That's
all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. Okay? That's all I'm going to show. And just notice the device that it's on.
I gotta buy one of those things.
I might open it. Oh,
no. Do you have an extra iPhone?
Yeah.
Can I is it
I'll bring it.
Do you need it back?
I'll bring it.
Do you need it back? I said, do you need it back?
Yes, I do. And you want to know why I have to bring it too? I have like the dumbest problem where like I can't get my two-factor authentication device to be my new phone. It is stuck on my old iPhone, and like I can't reset it. Like it's really weird.
You got an iPhone for 2FA.
Yeah, that's
What do you mean? Yeah, because the mobile app.
That's super
saying,
secure.
No, because the HubSpot mobile app.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. What else would I have for 2FA? Like a mobile device is like the biggest thing you have for 2FA. Yeah. So we're building a lead capture app.
Uh-oh.
Or event lead capture. That's all I'm going to say.
Beans are spilling.
Right.
Yeah,
But badge scanning is a big thing, right? People have asked about, obviously.
People are getting R-worded and pillaged at events.
Oh,
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, true.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that, right? But yeah, I used it on a freaking business card at the 99 the other day, and it worked just as well, right? Which is like super cool. So that's exciting. We have a lot of irons in the fire right now, Dax. Right? We've got. I'm just gonna say the builder coming. Right? We've got. I mean, I feel like we can say this. We have a wonderful upgrade to the way we do attendance tracking. No, this isn't that crazy, right?
Like, I'm not telling you any secrets, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm
just doing little things
like,
here and there, little things here and there, right? We got a lot of cool stuff, right? So I'm just saying, we've got like 3 major event happily.
Everybody's cooking for inbound.
Irons in the fire is all I'm saying. All right.
He's like, all I'm gonna say is this, and then he's like, all I'm gonna say is this.
Just a little bit, right? Just a little bit.
It's like everything.
You got some good shit, man. I mean, he wanted to hear what happened at the restaurant. I kind of got to give some context, man.
Just a little context. I was looking at these product updates, and look, did you see that they're gonna do you select CRMs in bulk?
Wait, what?
Our CRM associations in bulk. I saw this and I was like,
wait, what was that? Did you just flash that on the screen? Oh, that's awesome.
I have no idea I missed it.
Do it one more time.
I can't. I'm looking at my screen.
Wait, so what is this?
This is one of the things that you talked about like 2 years ago. Select one or more records to view their associated objects. Group by record type in a 2-tiered table. Select and bulk remove, bulk select.
See associations grouped by record type in a 2-tiered table. What does any of this mean?
It's really complex, but I feel like it's like it's instead of it being like an association, like in the record, you can like remove 1 or 2. There's never been a way to like remove a bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
Like, people used associate to do that for a lot of different reasons, but now you'll be able to bulk remove associations.
Where is this tool being used?
It's not used. It's in development. It's that hot.
I know, but where are they build? What are they building in it? See associations grouped by record types in a 2-tiered table. I don't know.
It might be like in the middle panel, like a middle panel card or something.
They don't say the word card anywhere. Bulk remove selected
All
associations.
I know is that we need to join the discussion because it was looking.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's literally there was a request for in 2022, and they're like, "Hey,
oh, hold on. Can we just say maybe one of the best updates of all time? Go back, dude. Look, view all properties in the side panel instead of going into that whole page. Bro, yes.
This one is
huge, dude. I hate. Like, I don't know why they didn't do this forever ago. The second they had slide out menus, they should have done this. Like, it's pitiful that it took this long to like not have us have to go so deep into the record to like just see all the different properties. I don't know.
You're gonna have to cut that one out because it was privado.
No, it doesn't matter. We talk about private betas all the time on the live show.
Okay, well, I mean,
if you can see it there, we talk about it. It just means when it says private beta. When it says private beta, it just means it's letting a few people in. People are already talking about it on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it on LinkedIn. I was like,
yeah.
That's such a good update, quality of life.
What the fuck?
It's okay.
It is. It's
That's
great.
a really good update because that's one of the things that I never explicitly said out loud, but That shit's stupid.
Yeah, but
Like,
every
I don't
time you
wanna
went
do
to
it
it, when you thought like, oh, I got to view all properties, you're like,
you're
I'm
like,
in this for at
"Oh,
least 30
man."
seconds, right?
You're like,
Yeah.
man, I gotta go search for this property. If it pops out in the front, quality.
Yeah. No, it's brutal.
Like HubSpot should just be doing those things all day.
Yeah.
Just quality of lives. You don't need new features. Open up the API, standardize the API.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
Open
Dax,
up.
can I talk programming stuff with you for a second?
If
I'm
I was
having
programming-
trouble wrapping my head around the difference between a method and a function.
Oh, man, you're asking the wrong person.
Damn.
Because
Okay.
when I'm using a method isn't a part of a class. Like a class can have many methods, right? I think a class, again, the world can correct me on this one in my brain because I don't dive deep into coding, but I believe I know what a function is. It's just you can do this, but I believe a class has functions and they're called methods because it's like they're only available with that class. So like if you had a class dog, like pet dog is a function. Like if you had pet dog as a global function, it wouldn't work. It needs to be within the scope of the dog. So you can just say like you can only use pet dog on the dog class, like dog.pet dog, and then maybe like add a parameter of like how many seconds you're petting the dog.
Yeah. It's
That's
okay.
what I think
I think it's making sense. I think the biggest thing, I'll tell you this, the biggest thing that like always confused me about like how software just like ran is I didn't understand like how the code executed, because I think I got like cascading style sheets when I learned about those and how it just kind of works from the top down really screwed me up, because I was like, how is this software like actually like running? Is it like running the same code over and over again, like from top to bottom and like doing this thing? And it was having me, I had such a hard time like visualizing like where stuff went and how it was used. But then I finally got it after talking to ChatGPT, and I forget the actual like thing, like how it explained it to me. But like, there's basically, at least in terms of like the game dev stuff that I'm working on, is like when you write a script and you have a bunch of like functions in the script, you're basically giving the computer a whole bunch of tools that it can extract out of the script and then use, and then you're telling it when to use those tools, basically, to do different things. And that blew my mind, because like I always thought of like code, like I was just like, how does this turn into something like that's working in all these different ways?
Code's not a book. Code is like a reference where you go and look at stuff like an encyclopedia.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. And so like that kind of like my brain a little bit in terms of like how to think about like how code works and how like a computer uses it and like stores it in memory and like does all this stuff with it. So like variables finally make sense to me. Constants make sense to me. Arrays make sense to me. The like what a function does make sense to me, and how to call like I was asking it. I was like the whole like function thing. I was like trying to make a like a comparison to again HubSpot with the whole like idea of like an API versus like a webhook type thing, right? Where it's like an API you're polling for changes, and with a webhook it's telling you that something happened. And so what I learned is like the way physics works in games is that it has this certain function called like physics process, or at least in GDScript, it has this like physics process thing, which is basically a function that runs every single time a frame happens in a game. Rate. And what it does is it checks to see if certain things are true, right? It's like, are you on the ground? But like is the jump button
now you opened up the entire, now you know how video games work.
Yes,
that is how they work. Everything is by
and I was like, that's crazy. So it's like running like every single time. And I'm like, wait, is this sort of like, and I asked ChatGPT, I was like, is this kind of like an API where it's like polling to ask a question, like to see if something's, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, so it's not like a webhook where it's telling us. He's like, no, but there are these things called signals. And so like signals are like webhooks where like they emit something, right? They say, oh, this thing happened. They're kind of like events, right? And that's sort of like telling you when something happened, and then have a function do something. And like, as soon as I learned the differences between all that shit, it was like, oh my God.
We're
I started like,
witnessing the emancipation of Mimi right now.
dude, it's so cool. It's so cool, but it's like helping me understand just coding like way better, which is really interesting. And so like I'm wondering what kind of damage would I do now if I went back and like looked at like a Hubble
I just
template or
GPT to
something.
make sure I wasn't like talking shit, but I was correct. Yeah, a function is a standalone function. Like do something, check whatever. A method is called on an object, like on a class. So it's like
something you can do to an object.
Correct, specifically.
So like a method would be okay. So like a function would be, here's like a ton of code to just run.
Yeah, run this.
Whereas a method would be do something to an object, right? So it's like, if you have like a button, it might have a method to change the label on the button.
Like on click. There's actual methods in the browser, like on click. When you print something, there's a method that you can run that before the print page goes, after print, target. There's lots of those are things. Those are things that you can do. So that's how video games work. That's why I love video games so much. Once you learn how they work in collision detection, frame rates, pixels, subpixels, that's how Atari worked, baby.
All right, guys. What's the moral of this episode? What's the takeaways? What should the people take away from today?
Oh, are we over time?
Onto their weekend.
Yeah, we've been kicking it. Go play
ChatGPT 5.
The internet. Go play on the internet. It is look at your life. If you are in a spreadsheet, you could probably fix that. If you're doing something that you don't like, you could probably fix that pretty quickly. In the personal life, haven't gotten really much except for just researching, but man, the digital transformation of humanity so that we can all go pick flowers and grow our own food. It's coming soon.
I also want to know if I'm going to have any airplane buddies in the Boston area flying out to San Francisco. If you were on the 6 a.m. flight from JetBlue to Boston to San Francisco, and we're going to hang out at the airport, let me know, please. I want to be friends.
Let's do it.
All right, kill it. Amazing.
Just freestyling. Hey.